Alright guys, back with another week of toy pickups. I know this video is a little bit late. I just got distracted, sorry. But I do have some stuff that came in, some stuff that I was really waiting on to come in. I guess let's go ahead and jump onto it because sometimes I kind of ramble a little bit and I'm rambling right now. But the first thing I got in, and this is the thing that was probably the most anticipated, was Storm Arena Sagat. Look at this dude. I love this dude. He came out amazing. For all you haters that are out there talking about like, Jada's better. Look, this thing is freaking awesome. Look at the sculpt on this. Look at that face sculpt. Look at the body. Like, he looks exactly like he looks in Alpha. This is perfect. And the articulation is there. Like, there's like, oh, Jada's got all better articulation. He's got double knees. He's got a double elbow, but because of the bicep, it's kind of hard to get that thing to go all the way over. But he does have great shoulder and bicep crunch articulation. The thing's amazing. Head looks up that far, looks down that far, can turn left and right, can move and swivel. Like, dude, this thing is great. Now, that's his ab crunch. It's Sagat. He's supposed to be like over 7 feet tall. Like, how much of an ab crunch do we want? And then I think I was watching like The Amazing. Like, you really just kind of get in there and look at that. Like, I don't understand what people are complaining about. He also comes with effects, which will go once we look at the box, because I always forget to do the box. So, front of the box, side of the box, side of the box, back of the box, bottom of the box, and then I was done. Jada still wins on box. Sorry, dog's barking. Still wins on box design, but I mean, it's a box. How much are we really gonna look at the box? Unless you're an in-box collector, then that's another thing. If we talk about the accessories, he's got another head sculpt, which is all on the floor now. The clip for the stand. He's got the alternate head sculpt, which we have right here. You can see that. Let me hold that better. Right there. Can't grasp it. With the gritting teeth, which I really wish they'd given us a laughing one, and maybe there'll be another color where he actually does have the laughing head, the other alternate hand so he can grab reuse head, and then the flame effect for the Tiger Raid, right? I really love this. I am going to play around and take some pictures with all of this stuff to really get my full enjoyment. I've been playing with it for quite some time. I am really on board with the Storm Arena line. Can't wait to collect more. Should be coming up maybe by next month, be getting Dan, and then maybe another month after that be getting Charlie. So they're really starting to pump this out for the people who didn't think that Storm Arena was really going to be able to get out the characters, and that they were just going to fall asleep kind of like at the wheel like they did with Mortal Kombat. They've been doing great. I think they've just been pushing this stuff off, and everything else that they've been trying to announce, like the King of Fighters and the Dog Stalkers, they've been putting that on the back burner so they can really show that, hey, we are determined to get all these characters out. Now, other thing that I got in, and this is the one I kind of missed out on before, and I was really sad, and it was because I saw it, and I was like, I don't even know this character. And then everybody bought it, and then I got super FOMO because they realized how awesome it was, and that's Power Princess. Man, look at this. This is now because Mafex is taking freaking forever to get out a Wonder Woman, and the one that they have is like this classic Wonder Woman. It's not my thing. This is the Wonder Woman I kind of want, and she's gonna be my stand-in for Wonder Woman until Mafex releases the Wonder Woman that I want, because McFarlane has one and it's out of scale. But this thing is awesome. Comes with shield, comes with sword. All I need to do is paint some red and blue on her, and this is freaking Wonder Woman. This is amazing articulation. Let's kind of go over it like we do before. Marvel Legends always has that double knee, also has the double elbow. She's got great range. Only problem is her hair sculpt can't look up. She can't look down. She can't look side to side. That's no problem. And she has an ab crunch that doesn't give a lot of range. So that's kind of sucky. But she does have that thigh swivel. She's got a boot cut. Everything else on her is pretty awesome. Like, look at that face. look everything on her. This is Wonder Woman. I know they call her Power Princess, but this is Wonder Woman. She will be Wonder Woman in my DC display. If we go over her box, she's part of a Build-A-Figure, so you see the pieces in there for the Build-A-Figure. That's the front, that's the side, that's the other side, that's the bottom, and then if we flip around to the back, you kind of see a bio on her, and look at even in the picture, that's freaking Wonder Woman. All right, so we're gonna toss that over there. These are the accessories. I didn't have to pull out the thing for the accessories. These are the accessories, and I already have them on her. Once again, very happy to get her. Really upset that I missed her the first time. I'm glad I didn't have to pay scalper prices for it, and that Hasbro got smart and just re-released her. Man. All right. Finally, what I got in this one was another one I kind of felt FOMO on because it just sold out super quick before I could really get to anything, and that is going to be the Ant-Man and Wasp 2-pack. Give them in here. We want to talk about face sculpts. Look at that face sculpt right there. That is beautiful. Oh man, it's kind of blurry. That face sculpt is beautiful. Everything about her is awesome on here. She has articulated wings. Not only can they close that way and close that way, but you can move them in and out. So I thought that was really cool. I'm getting ready to display her. I got to figure out her display back there with my Avengers team. But like any Marvel Legends, it's double jointed arms, knees. She doesn't have the range in the chest. I always forget what that articulation point is called. And she does have some upper body, but it doesn't crunch forward much. So that's kind of a downer. But most of the time, she's going to be flying. So, I mean, is it really necessary? She does come with an alternate head. And I'm going to try to do this because everything else is going to fall out. So I'm going to put her over to the side real quick. We're going to pop. Maybe. Possibly. Struggling here, guys. Struggling too much. We're just going to show it to you. Look, she has an alternate head right there. Do you see it? I can't get it out of the plastic. Ah, there we go. Taking it out of the plastic for some reason. Oops, there we go. Look at that head sculpt there. If I can get it to focus a little bit for me. Man, it looks like that's so blurry. That head sculpt's beautiful. And it makes me wonder if I should just keep her suited head on or use this one. I'm back and forth because I will take this off and then just put that on her. And put this on her head. Possibly if we can get it to line up. And look at that. That's, I mean, she looks a little crooked. But look at that. That's freaking awesome. Can't get any better than that. I'm very happy to have this. They sold out the first time, so I wasn't able to get it. And I'm glad Hasbro decided to re-release it because I wasn't going to wait or hesitate on this one. I went ahead and got it. So that brings me on over to Ant-Man. And this is our classic Ant-Man, our Hank Pym Ant-Man. I didn't buy the Giant Man because where was I going to put it? And I didn't think that I really needed it, a Giant Man. But then I realized if I was doing my classic Avengers like I am doing back there, I needed an Ant-Man. So I'm glad this 2-pack came out. I have a Janet Van Dyne, and then I have a Hank Pym. And basically, this is just the miniaturized version of the HasLab, in a sense. At least the exact same suit, so you can put them together if you do have the HasLab Giant Man. I won't, but I don't need it, and that's fine, because I don't have the space, nor am I that big of an Ant-Man fan. Maybe more the Scott Lang one because of the MCU. But look at this. This dude's really great. It's kind of a narrow body. I really wish they had given us like a miniature little figurine Ant-Man to go to. That for the guys who did get the Hasbro, you had full size, regular size, and then micro or ant size Ant-Man. But once again, same stuff. Boom, double. Also has thigh, has boot cut, rocker. I always forget about that, right? Nothing in the chest. I mean, well, actually, let me take that back. He has a little in the chest. It doesn't move that much, but it's better than nothing, right? He does have ab crunch. And I'm more into this style of app crunch. I hate when they do the floating top and then you're like kind of crunching. It always gets stuck. You never get the range. This is better as range with having an actually dedicated app crunch. He can look up that far. He can look down that far because he doesn't have long hair, left and right. He doesn't have any neck articulation. So that is Ant-Man. As far as the accessories, I showed you the Janet Van Dyne head. I will also show you the Hank Pym head, which is right there. Probably not gonna do this one. This feels like this could be another Steve Rogers head. So I actually kind of like that. I actually might try that on Steve Rogers a little later once I kind of play with it a little bit. Other accessories, dude, if I was putting together a lab, because I have with my Mindbender, he has like a little lab. Or if I want to add him into the X-Men, the little computer, the beaker, this miniature ship, I guess it's supposed to be micro, another beaker, and then extra hands. This might get added over into the Mindbender stuff. I don't know what you do with a micro ship size, but hey, it's Mindbender. He does a lot of sciencey stuff. All right, so video's long, I know, because I actually got quite a few things in. I will be back next week. I haven't heard any comments if you guys want me to start doing news things. I'll just make it up on my own if I decide maybe you guys want to see it or not. But if so, put it in the comments below. If not, tell me like, hey, we don't want to see you talk about news. We just want to see you talk about the toys that you got. That's fine. I don't have to do it. Less work for me. But that's it, guys. So I will see you next week. Hopefully on time this time. Take care.